Okay, I think this is enough for me today. I would like to say thank you for everyone who watched this video. But, thank you so much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sana Nabila. Today, I would like to present my presentation about psycholinguistics. Psycholinguistics is a branch of study which combines the discipline of psychology and linguistics. It is concerned with the relationship between the human minds and their language as examine the processes that occur in the brain while producing and preserving both written and spoken discourse. Psycholinguistics, as a separate branch of study, emerged in the late 1970s, 1915 and 1916 as a result of the Chomskyan Revolution. From the Psycholinguistics Central Topic books, Psycholinguistics is the study of mental mechanisms that make it possible for people to use language. It is a scientific discipline whose goal is a coherent theory of the way in which language is produced and understood, by Alan Yarnham in his book. Central theme in psycholinguistics. 1. What knowledge of language is needed for us to use language? Tacit or implicit knowledge versus explicit knowledge or tacit. Knowledge of how to perform something, but not aware full rules. Explicit knowledge of the process of mechanism. 2. What cognitive processes are involved in the ordinary use of language? How do we understand a lecture, read a book, hold conversation? Is cognitive process, perception, memory, thinking, and learning. The three primary processes investigated in psycholinguistics are language comparison, language acquisition, and language production. Language comparison understands what other people say and write. Is more complicated than it might at first appear. Comprehending language involves a varied capacity, skills, process, knowledge, and disposition that are used to derive meaning from spoken, written, and signed language. Then, language acquisition. Language acquisition is the process by which humans acquire the capacity to perceive, comprehend language, as well as to produce and use words and sentences to communicate. Language acquisition usually refers to the first language acquisition, which studies infant acquisition of their native language. And last, language production. Language production language is the producing of spoken or written language. It's described out of the stage between having a concept and translating that concept into the linguistic form. Area of study: linguistics, psychology, cognitive science, linguistics, speech and language pathology, discourse analysis. What is psycholinguistic study? Subtopic psycholinguistics research started as far back as Plato, who was interested in human knowledge and language. However, became a concern in linguistics during the second half of the 19th century, with linguistics looking at language acquisition. In 1916, Charles Hockett published a list of design features of human language, where he identified 13 different features that the language we use to communicate as human is characteristic. Where is psycholinguistics studied? Psycholinguistic research is not limited to a particular area in the world, but there is more evidence of psycholinguistic study in the Western world due to advanced science and technology.